Alright, wrestling fans, I'm AC. Welcome back to All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. Today's main event is an 8-man tag elimination match pitting Team Derek Sanders versus Team Dylan Drake. I caught up with both these guys earlier today. Let's find out what they had to say about their match. Alright, wrestling fans, I'm AC, standing next to the leader of Team Boss, the Boss, Derek Sanders, who today, in the main event, will be going against Team Dylan Drake in the 8-man tag team elimination match. Now, this feud started back when you were left off the poll on who the sexiest APW wrestler was, which Dylan Drake actually took on.
Let me tell you something, AC, and let me tell all of these all-pro wrestling, you know what, I won't even call you fans, all of you all-pro wrestling hypocrites, you jealous people, you are jealous of the Boss, Derek Sanders. That's why the Boss was not put on the world's sexiest wrestler poll. That's why the Boss did not win, and that, AC, is the only reason the Boss did not win. We all know. We've all seen me dress, we've seen me wrestle, we've seen me style, and we all know I am 100, if not 1,000 times sexier than Dylan Drake could ever dream to be.
All right, so your partners in this match is the association. Why did you pick them?
Why did I pick them? Have you seen these guys? I have the monster Malachi, the champion, the APW Universal Champion on my side. He is one of the biggest, one of the baddest, and one of the meanest dudes I've ever seen in the squared circle. I got Vinny Massaro. They call him the nice guy, but we've all seen him in the ring. He is the exact opposite of a nice guy. And we have the Hangman, the big man, the Texas Bull, Dalton Frost. And this man, when he gets going, he gets rumbling and tumbling, there is nothing, no one that can stand in his way, nothing that can stop these three men, especially when they were led by the Boss, Derek Sanders. And that's why the association is part of Team Boss tonight.
So do you have any final words for Team Drake heading into the main event?
Team Drake, you better lace those boots up real tight. Tighten those tights. You do whatever you have to do. Say your prayers. Pray to Allah, Buddha, God, whoever it is it may be. Because let's face the fact of the matter. I am the Boss. I am sexy. I am talented. I am the best thing to ever hit all pro wrestling. Now, you call it cocky. You call it confident. Hell, call it arrogant if you want. But we all know I still remain the Boss. And in the Boss's world, arrogance is bliss.
All right, wrestling fans, that's your main event, the 8-man tag team elimination match, Team Boss versus Team Drake. All right, wrestling fans, I'm standing here with the other team captain, the captain of Team Drake, that's taking on Team Boss in the main event today in that 8-man tag team elimination match. Now, Dylan, last week during your match where you're trying to reclaim the world title, the Boss interfered. How does that make you feel?
How does it make me feel? It makes me feel furious. The Boss thinks out of all of his jealousy, he can just come in and interrupt my match, interrupt my rematch for my APW Universal Heavyweight title against Malachi. And everybody in the association knows, the Boss knows, all the fans of All Pro Wrestling know that I had Malachi down. I had him in the sharpshooter, and I had him getting ready to tap, and I was going to reclaim my All Pro Wrestling Universal Heavyweight title. But back to the Boss. The Boss, Derek Sanders. Obviously aren't the Boss of APW. You obviously aren't the Boss of all the fans here. You're not even the Boss of the people that made the ballot for APW's sexiest wrestler. You weren't even on the ballot, Boss. And you know what? I'm honored and I'm flattered that everyone out there in the APW universe picked me as the APW's sexiest wrestler. But you know what? It goes without saying. This isn't about who's sexiest. This is about who's baddest, who's meanest, who's the best wrestler. And I will, once again, reclaim my Universal APW heavyweight title. But tonight is a different story. Tonight is a 4-man elimination match. 4 men on each team. Boss went out and got himself the association. That is a bad mix. A lot of bad man that I've had the honor and the trouble with over the past few years here in All Pro Wrestling, rolling around in the ring with the association. But you know what? I don't have Team Drake tonight. I've got Team APW. I've got some of the most unpredictable men here in All Pro Wrestling. You got Jody Christopherson, the baddest, newest rookie here in APW, who pretty much already showed Derek Sanders that I think Jody is pretty much the boss of you. I've got Jekyll's the Jester. Nobody knows what that freak show is going to do. Jekyll's and I, we've been up and down all of California. We've hit the roads together. And this man is some of the most unproductive moves I have ever seen. And I can't wait to see what the association's going to do about that. And then I've got Omega. This man has been around All Pro Wrestling for years. He knows that ring better than any of us. Omega brings a lot of unpredictable high flying and a lot of speed. And the association will never be able to get their hands on Omega. They'll never be able to pull him down. So I got this to say to you, association. You think you're big, you think you're bad, but we all know what you got. Us, Team All Pro Wrestling, Team Drake, you have no idea what we're bringing to the ring tonight, and that is what's going to be your downfall. Your arrogance, your cockiness, your stupidity is going to be your downfall. And when the smoke clears and the dust settles, everyone's going to see the entire APW team, the entire Team Drake standing tall, raising hands.
All right, All Pro Wrestling fans, we'll see when the dust settles who is greater, Team APW or Team Boss.
Team APW.
All right, wrestling fans, you heard it right there from Dylan Drake and the Boss, Derek Sanders. We have quite the main event for you, the 8-man tag team elimination match coming up right after this.
I have you be on the greatest mind of professional wrestling and prepared to make Mr. Wrestling number 4 my final offer to be his manager.
Time after time after time, they called me out here wanting to manage this wrestling 4. And time after time, the answer has been,
without me, your opponent tonight, you will not be the APW Worldwide Internet Champion.
I'll tell you what, some foreheads speak for me. They said it enough.
Look at Theo. Is he in this wrestling? Look at the look on Theo's face, knowing full well that Cole is going to turn him down again. Larry Blackwell's in the ring. He's attacking forward. Oh my God. Larry Blackwell, acting like Matthew Theo's personal thug, is assaulting Cole. What is going on here?
I don't know. Oh my God, Thor's in trouble here.
Look at that smirk on Theo's face. Thor can't even get up. This is unbelievable.
All right, wrestling fans, you just saw the footage of when Larry Blackwell, the Mountain from Stone Mountain, viciously attacked Mr. Wrestling number 4. Mr. Wrestling, how are you feeling after that brutal attack?
How am I feeling, kid? A mountain caved in on my chest. I just got back from the doctors and I have a bruised sternum and a cracked rib. It doesn't feel good. He's suggesting a whole lot of R&R. But I gotta be around. I'm telling you, I gotta be around here.
So we all know, once you come back, you have to be thinking to yourself that you're going to get the Mountain from Stone Mountain in the ring sometime. How do you plan to climb and conquer the Mountain from Stone Mountain?
I'll tell you something. This ain't the first time I've been to the show, and I'm not afraid of anybody, not including that giant mountain. Now I'm going to make sure things are at APW. He doesn't hurt anybody else. I'm not going to let that happen. What happened to me was an unfortunate incident. I should have known better. I've been around, I've been from territory to territory. And you have no idea what some people are going to do when they want to do something. But when I get in that ring and I face that mountain, I'm going to climb all the way to the top. And I'm going to put the flag of Mr. Wrestling 4 held high. And those foreheads are going to be behind me. And they're going to want me to crumble down the mountain. And I'm going to do that.
All right, wrestling fans, we'll see when that match happens. I can't wait to see it myself. More wrestling action after this.
And coming up next, fans, what you waiting for all morning, the 8-man elimination tag team match.
And it's going to be Team Drake against Team Boss? I mean, what happened to the association? Well, how does Derek Sanders all of a sudden lead it?